Well, hello, it's Michael back with the Spiritually Awakened Man channel. This channel is all about helping men embrace their spiritual awakening so that they get the most value out of it. This video talks about 4 reasons why a man should invest in their spiritual awakening. Why is that even a question that needs to be asked? Well, there's a lot of confusion going on in the world right now. Men are in a transition from the world as a patriarchy to a more balanced world. And this plays out in many different ways and has for several years, but I think it's becoming very, very noticeable to more and more people as of late. Anyway, a spiritual awakening is a really key thing. It's something that comes along at a crossroads in life, whether that crossroads is a career crossroad, personal relationship crossroad, get a dog, don't get a dog crossroad, anything that causes you to maybe change your lifestyle, better understand yourself. Maybe you're just not feeling fulfilled and confused as to why. There's a lot of different reasons that draw people into investigating what the hell is going on with each of us. That's what went through my head in the early stages of my spiritual awakening. I didn't even know it was a spiritual awakening. I was kind of asking a lot of these questions for quite a while before I figured out it was a spiritual awakening. And that's exactly what I asked myself. So I thought, well, when men look at things, they look at things a little differently than women. Men require a higher level of tangibility. Can you touch it, feel it? Does it look real? Is there some substance to it? That's going to draw men in more easily. So if the guy was asking me, why should I invest my time in a spiritual awakening and going down that path and investigating it? And I thought, well, I should come up with a few reasons. So I've come up with 4 reasons why a spiritual awakening is really valuable and important for a man, because that's all I know. So these are the things that came into my head in no particular order of importance other than this is how it came into my head. So maybe there's a level of importance to that. But anyway, the first thing would be it's an opportunity to recalibrate your life. It's an opportunity going through somewhat of a structure to renew your dreams, renew your goals in life, to renew what makes you happy, who makes you happy, all these different things. It's really important because we start out with certain things in mind and life changes. It pulls us away from some of the goals that we had and some of the dreams that we had when we were younger. And that's just the way life works. And maybe you're at this crossroads where you need to recalibrate some of those things and either reinforce them or put them aside and create new ones. So recalibration will be the first thing. The second thing would be it's a perfect opportunity to basically get rid of beliefs that you have that are not serving you anymore. You know, when we're young, we're programmed with beliefs just naturally. That's when we pick up our belief system in great part. And so as we get older, we realize that the world around us is not what it seems. And you can trace some of this confusion back to belief systems that you've had in place your whole life that you never really questioned. They were just there. This is something that is not questionable. It's just the way it is. And so it's a perfect time to look at these belief systems and how they're holding you back from becoming the person that you really set out to be or the person you'd like to change yourself to be. So that would be looking at belief systems. The next one would be it's an incredible opportunity to understand more about your higher consciousness and how to leverage what's available to you there through that avenue to act with a higher level of wisdom in your life, to understand how to make decisions based on experience, maybe experience that you don't have. You see, in the concept of duality, you have a higher consciousness. It's up in another dimension doing whatever it's doing. And part of that soul, part of that consciousness was allocated to come down here and have this human experience that we're having right now in what's termed the third dimension. We don't have the knowledge, though, that our higher consciousness has of many lifetimes. We're incredibly experienced. We just don't have access to it when we're down here. There's a veil of forgetfulness, they call it, that stands between us here and all this knowledge. Now we can't just reach out and have that available. If that was available to us, it would kind of negate the reason for us going through this life. This life is a learning experience, and we're here to have struggles and explore our humanity and figure out how to get back to who we really are and understand further who we really are at the core. And if all this information was just readily available to us, well, that would kind of get in the way of the learning process. So there are rules, though, on how you can contact your higher consciousness and how you can get in touch and gain access to some of this information. Eventually, you'll be back and you'll have access to it. But right now, you have specific needs and you need to learn how to access this wisdom so that you can be, the best version of yourself while you're here. Do what you want to do. We're here to enjoy it. We're here to have a wonderful experience and learn and grow. And life certainly doesn't turn out that way in a lot of cases. It's just not quite that way. So this is a way you can gain wisdom around how to be that person. Okay, so the fourth thing would be developing a higher level of discernment. Discernment meaning being able to figure out what's true, what's not true, what's for you, what's not for you, what's in your best interest, what isn't in your best interest. All these things fall under the heading of discernment. And sometimes we don't make the best decisions because we didn't see something for what it really was. Maybe it's making a job change, really discerning. Is this the best thing for me? Is this a mistake? Are these people being truthful? What do I really see here? And how can I use my discernment to identify the reality so that I can make the right decision? So we've got the four things there. We've got first thing is recalibration, opportunity to recalibrate, opportunity to retire outdated beliefs that are not serving you, develop wisdom through understanding duality and how we can access a higher consciousness. And the fourth thing is to develop a higher level of discernment. So that's it for this video. 4 things that can help you. Please like and comment if you would. And of course, subscribe if you'd like to know about upcoming videos. Take care and be well.